Are we have to
Don't
start
care.
shooting.
Kendrick dropped.
I get that, but like we have to shoot this.
Okay, Kendrick dropped.
Yeah, the Kendrick album made me want to throw up in excitement.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, get in the safe.
I think that the Kendrick album was pretty good. Like, I know that, like, I mean, that's kind of an understatement of the year, but it was good. There are, like, the controversies with it, you know, kind of like with the whole...
Auntie Diaries.
Yeah, Auntie Diaries and the inclusion of Kodak. But just, like, looking at the music itself, I thought that it was a really solid album. I like the concepts that were presented, you know, and even with Auntie Diaries, I appreciate what he was going for. I just think that maybe the delivery was a little counterintuitive to some extent.
Like, for him to say, like, what he said, the slur, and then try to route it back to the white girl.
Yeah.
Not saying the N-word in one of his songs. I don't know.
That was kind of like the first thing I thought of was just like, you know, I think the point he was trying to make is like, you know, she had told me you can say the F slur when you let that white girl get off for saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his point was like, oh, okay, so I understand like the severity of that word. Like, because I probably wouldn't be cool with that.
Yeah, proceeds to say it five times in a row.
Yeah, but he still said it on the track to...
Yeah. Dead Names is uncle.
Yeah. And, you know, that's why I'm like, I kind of understand the frustration with it. You know, I see why people are frustrated with that. And then also for him to have Kodak in there. I actually really liked the Kodak features and stuff, which I was surprised about.
Yeah, I thought they fit.
But, you know, it's just like he did plead guilty to all of those things. To him, you know, assaulting the underage girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one where it's like I see the point of contention. How it's like, you know, you're having... Yeah, people are making the joke where it's like, yo, Kanye had Marilyn Manson. You know, I guess we just have to have a problematic person on our albums from now on.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we just can't help it.
Yeah.
Why did I say we? Like,
we can't help it.
I'm so sorry, guys, for my involvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Well, by us talking about it, we basically made the album.
For sure, yeah. We're for sure getting our producer credit sometime soon.
When it says that Baby Keem wrote for Ken, like had writing credits, that actually is just an anagram for benched if you don't think about it.
Benched Keem.
Boo. You stink.
Yeah. You got a favorite song off the album?
I would definitely say the Sampha track. I mean, because I also like N95. With like the visuals that he put out, the whole kind of like thing about, you know, at first it sounds like it's about to be an anti-masker bar, but the whole thing is like take off the mask of like the jewelry, the fake facade, all that kind of stuff.
I liked Count Me Out and We Cry Together.
Oh yeah, We Cry Together was fantastic.
Very toxic.
Yeah, somebody said that it reminded them of like an old like Eminem skit, and I was like, I feel like that's got to be disrespectful in some way, but it's probably just because I hate Eminem. I understand where they're coming from, just because he does like the over the top shit.
Yeah.
And he has done like skits like that on his albums before, but I'm like, but it's Eminem. Like I feel like Kendrick did it in a way that was like so much like more serious, good.
Is there a chance
it's just an M slander.
Is there a chance you could be saying that just because it was Kendrick?
Possibly. I think it's also just because it's M slander.
I mean, I won't deny you M slander ever.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I forget who. I think it was Sean C. I watch a lot of like YouTubers, like music reviewer people. So basically, none of these opinions are my own. No, I'm playing.
Makes sense. Pretty on brand.
When I say something stupid, I'm just like, yeah, it's because I watched a YouTuber and they said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, when something smart comes out of your mouth, then it's from a YouTuber. When it's
Oh,
not,
gotcha. Yeah. When it's my own opinion, it's
Yeah.
like
when it's your own opinion, we know.
makes sense. Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah. But listening to We Cry Together, just the switch up at the end, I was like, that took me by surprise, and that sold the song for me.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, sick.
The Sampha track, what was it? Father something?
Time.
Father Time.
Yeah.
I thought that one was really dope. Kind of
Yeah.
talking about like, you know, how he kind of gained like a sense of toxic masculinity.
No chaser. No
Yeah.
chaser.
First off, just like Sampha in general, him being on a track nowadays
Mhm.
is so rare,
Mhm.
and I'm so excited about it. Like we need more Sampha in general. When was the last time he dropped an album? Wasn't it like 2015, 2016?
Too long ago.
Yeah. People talk about Frank not dropping. The fuck, Sampha, bro. You're just
Right.
hiding.
Right.
And this boy stuck with features at first too.
Yeah.
He was doing like a whole bunch of features back in like 2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just
Right.
specifically remember 4422 off of that Drake shit,
Hmm.
and I don't know. It's just good to hear him again.
Yeah.
But like I said, like the theme of the whole song with, you know, how he grew up and how his father kind of like told him like, yo, you kind of have to act this way, you kind of have to move this way.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gave him this sense of like toxicity just from the start.
Right.
He references like the Drake and Kanye beef, and he kind of twists it in more of like a, you know, I was confused because I think that I still have some healing to do.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely some shit that is deep down within me. It says more about like how I treat people and how I like view relationships and shit.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair though, that Drake and Kanye shit was weird. I don't think that that's like totally off to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was a little confusing.